As we grow older, our bodies quietly remind us of the importance of care and nourishment. I once knew an elderly gentleman who lived by the sea, and every morning he would walk out to greet the sun. He told me that those few minutes of sunlight were not just a ritual of joy, but also his way of welcoming vitamin D into his body. He understood that this sunshine vitamin kept his bones strong, his muscles steady, and his balance firm. Without it, he knew weakness, cramps, or even dangerous falls could easily creep in. He loved to share how salmon, mackerel, eggs, and even a glass of milk were his companions in keeping his body energized, but he always insisted that nothing compared to the warmth of the morning light on his skin. On one occasion, he spoke about another silent force that kept him going, vitamin B12. He said it was like the quiet engine inside him, fueling his red blood cells, carrying oxygen, and keeping his mind alert. When younger, he had never thought much about it, but as age crept up, he realized how easily numbness, dizziness, and loss of balance could appear when B12 ran low. He often enjoyed fish and eggs, but he also reminded his vegetarian friends about nutritional yeast, a simple way to fill the gap. He believed that without B12, both the body and the mind could stumble, and he never wished to let his sharpness fade. With a smile, he would then peel an orange or slice a kiwi, telling me stories about vitamin C. To him, it wasn't just a fruit's sweetness. It was the secret to his joints and ligaments staying flexible, his muscles recovering after long walks, and his spirit remaining strong. He explained that vitamin C worked deep within, helping his body build collagen, repairing tissues, and even soothing the aches of aging joints. He spoke of strawberries, bell peppers, and sometimes a small spoon of acerola powder as treasures he gladly embraced every day. His wisdom didn't stop there. One day, over a simple meal, he explained the hidden power of vitamin K2. "It's the guide," he said softly, "that tells calcium where to go. Without it," he warned, "calcium could harden arteries or stiffen joints instead of strengthening bones." He spoke fondly of natto, the fermented soybeans he had grown to enjoy, and of aged cheese, butter, or sauerkraut that carried this rare gift. To him, vitamin K2 was like a compass inside the body, making sure strength and flexibility could last. But he also cherished the quiet strength of magnesium. "It lets the muscles breathe," he would laugh, stretching his legs. Without enough magnesium, he said, cramps would pull him awake at night, and heaviness would slow his steps during the day. He found his comfort in green vegetables, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and whole grains. These foods, he believed, carried a mineral that not only relaxed his muscles, but also helped his heart and circulation stay steady. Finally, he often ended his reflections with vitamin E. To him, it was the guardian of his blood flow, the reason his legs stayed light, his skin smooth, and his energy alive. He loved avocados, almonds, and a spoon of wheat germ oil, saying they kept his circulation flowing and his body glowing. Without vitamin E, he knew that fatigue, swelling, or even premature aging would come too soon, and he was determined to live with grace and vitality. Listening to him, I realized he wasn't just talking about vitamins or food. He was telling a story of respect for the body, a story where small, simple choices built a foundation for strength, clarity, and joy. His life was proof that by embracing nature's gifts, sunlight, wholesome foods, and mindful nourishment, we can keep walking with steady steps, clear minds, and open hearts through the many seasons of life.